Let's face it, Disney World is expensive and you want to maximize that trip of a lifetime. We started this YouTube channel because we love helping people save money on their trips, as well as maximizing their time on trips. So in this series, we're going to go over the top 5 and top 5 worst attractions at Animal Kingdom.
There will be rides in the bottom of our list that we love but don't think it's worth it because of the wait. And vice versa, there will be rides at the top of our list because it's a great attraction and much better wait time.
Before we begin, if you're heading to Walt Disney World and want to save some money, we're including some links in the description below. We also wanted to let you know that we are trying to visit every single Disney park on the planet this year. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those adventures. Animal Kingdom Top 5. Number 5, Festival of the Lion King. This is a vibrant and immersive live show located in the Africa area of Animal Kingdom. You will be treated to a dazzling display of song, dance, acrobatics, and puppetry featuring iconic songs like Circle of Life and Hakuna Matata. Now, we love this show. It's just really fun atmosphere with everybody singing their favorite Lion King songs, and there's a lot to look at.
I love the variety in the show because you get people doing fire acts, you'll have acrobats, you'll have people on stilts, you'll have singers, and you'll even have really cool animatronics. Number 4, Kali River Rapids. It's an exhilarating water ride offering guests a thrilling adventure through lush rainforest scenery. If you don't like getting wet, best stay away.
So this ride is great on a really hot day, but just be forewarned, you will get wet on the ride. How wet is a mystery, but trust us, you will get a bit wet.
And the reason we love this ride is because usually the wait times aren't too long. 10-15 minutes is typically our experience.
Pro tip, once you get off the ride, on the bridge on the way out, there are 2 soakers on there, and you can actually spray people for free while they're on the ride, and it is really fun and evil. It's my favorite. Number 3, Expedition Everest. Expedition Everest is Animal Kingdom's only roller coaster. You will board a train and ascend Mount Everest, passing through snowy terrain and ancient villages. But beware, as the journey takes a sudden turn when you encounter a broken track and hurtle backward into the darkness of the mountain's caverns. Expedition Everest is not for the weak of heart, but it is a super fun roller coaster. It goes very fast, there's a lot of surprises, and a lot of drops.
We also love this ride because the wait time is typically lower than other major roller coasters at Walt Disney World. We're often surprised when we exit a ride that we can just go back on without waiting in line at all. Number 2, Avatar Flight of Passage. It's not a surprise it's up here. This is a groundbreaking 3D flying simulator attraction offering guests the opportunity to soar through the breathtaking world of Pandora aboard a Banshee. My favorite part about this ride is actually the ride mechanic itself because it feels like you're riding a Banshee. Imagineers have simulated the Banshee breathing, so you feel it against your legs, which is something that you don't get at any other ride at Disney.
It's very exhilarating. It actually feels sort of like you're on a roller coaster. So we highly recommend rope dropping this if you're going to Animal Kingdom. Number 1, Kilimanjaro Safari. So Kilimanjaro Safari is an immersive wildlife expedition offering you the opportunity to embark on a thrilling journey through the African savanna. We love this ride quite a bit because we love animals, and it has a really great re-rideability factor because depending on the time of day you go, depending on the season, the animals that you see and what they're doing will vary. So the last time we were on it, we actually got to see 2 lions playing with each other, which is very rare because lions sleep between 16 and 20 hours per day. I heard that on a short once.
And just like the Jungle Cruise, your guide really makes this ride different each time you go on it.
And now for what we consider Animal Kingdom's top 5 worst attractions. So number 5 is Navi River Journey. This might surprise a lot of people because it's such a new land and a new attraction. But the thing is, when you compare it against Flight of Passage, it's a bit underwhelming because it's a dark boat ride and it's really short. And the wait times can get up to 100 minutes.
And when you compare it to other boat rides at Disney, such as Frozen in Epcot, it doesn't have the same thrill factors as those rides.
There is one great part about it, and that's at the end of the ride. It is the world's most expensive animatronic, and it costs $20 million.
Number 4, Feathered Friends in Flight. Feathered Friends in Flight is an engaging and educational live bird show, including colorful parrots, birds of prey, and charming winged ambassadors. So this is on the list because while we love animals and the birds are really cool, the show is a little bit boring and it leaves a lot to be desired.
It is great, however, if you have little kiddos who absolutely love wildlife. Number 3, the Wildlife Express train. So this is a train that is charming and scenic, and it offers you a unique opportunity to travel behind the scenes and explore the park's backstage areas, which, as you know, is very rare. The train also provides access to Rafiki's Planet Watch, which is an interactive area where you can learn about wildlife conservation, meet animal care experts, and even observe veterinary procedures. We love Rafiki's Planet Watch. There's a few things to do when you get off the train, but the thing is, it takes quite a lot out of your day to visit there, and because the park's hours are quite short, it's something that you could absolutely skip and still have an incredible day at Animal Kingdom.
It might take a lot of time from your day, so it really depends on how much free time you have. Number 2, it's tough to be a bug. Inside the theater, audiences are surrounded by larger-than-life 3D projections, special effects, and animatronic characters. Now, if you've been in this show, I think we all know the part that people hate the most. When
The only thing we actually like about this show is that it is located inside the Tree of Life at the center of Disney's Animal Kingdom, which is pretty cool. The show is not bad, a little terrifying for little kids. Because they're simulating bugs attacking you basically, it's pretty unsettling. Number 1, Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. This is a theatrical show featuring live performances from some of your favorite Finding Nemo characters. So nothing against the creators of the show or the performers of the show, it's actually quite well done, but I think they've set out to create original songs that nobody knows. So unless you've seen this show before and you love it and you're going back for a second or third time, you're not going to know the music. So it's not as catchy as something like the Festival of the Lion King or the Beauty and the Beast live show because you don't know the music.
If you go to something like Beauty and the Beast, you know, there's that nostalgic factor of you grew up with these songs, you grew up with these characters. Last time we were there, I was actually kind of falling asleep and none of our friends liked it as well. But at the same time, we find that kids typically love this show, so it might be a hit or miss.
We absolutely love Animal Kingdom, and while we do think they need to add more attractions to the land, we think it's a criminally underrated park.
Let us know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with our picks. And with that, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.